Please tell me if you can see my screen.
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's start. So girls, the topic for today is past continue. As you know, when we are using when we're using continuous tenses, we can call them or name them with progressive too, because when we are using a continued tense, in this case past continue, we are describing an action, a past action that was developed in a maybe in a short or a long period of time, but the continue thing, it is describing that was a certain period of time, okay? That was a continue action, as the name said. Okay, so we can call past progressive too. Okay. As I said before, the past continue, also called past progressive. It is to describe past actions that happens in a specific period of time that were progressive or continuous. And in this case, we have to use the past form of verb to be. Remember what is or what are the past forms or verbs to be? What are the past
Was
form of
and
verb
were.
to be? Was and were. And do you remember with which personal pronouns we have to use it? For example, was.
Was.
For the first person.
Yeah, we use was. I'm going to write in the chat. We use was with the third person. For example, he, she, yes, you're right. But also, we, I don't know why, but it's a grammar tip or a grammar rule that English has. So we use was with person that is he, she, and it. So yes. And where? Hi, Claudia, Laura, welcome.
Hi, teacher.
Good evening, teacher. How are you?
Fine, fine. Girl power tonight. And we use, okay, where with you, they, he, yeah, you, they, and we.
Sorry. Is he was.
Where?
And she was.
Okay.
Teacher, sorry, what
Yes,
is the
Andrea.
topic?
They, we, and you. Remember, it is the topic is past
Sorry, teacher.
past progressive. Don't worry.
Teacher,
So, yes.
I don't know if it's only me, but I hear the audio interrupted.
Okay, let
I
me
don't know
check
if
my,
it's only me.
yeah, let me check my connection. And now,
I can hear you fine.
it is not fine. Okay. I think it's maybe your internet connection, Eric. I don't know if any of you, can you hear me very well or not?
Now, yes, I'm hearing well.
Okay. 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 Maybe that. Maybe it was my internet connection. Okay. Yes, my girls, can you hear me? I lost connect minutes. Let me like okay. Solve my problems. Okay. Girls, can you hear me now?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. I'm going to share my screen again. Okay, thank you. I don't know what is happening or okay. And now can you see my screen?
No yet, tutor. It is loading.
Sorry.
Tutor, can you hear me? I was saying that it was still loading. Okay, now. Yeah, it works.
Now it works okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I was talking about that the main topic or the yeah, the topic for today is past continue. Remember that when we are using past continue, we are describing actions that happened in the past, but we are describing a continue or a progressive action that had place in a maybe in a long period of time, but is a past action. For example, we were listening a song 2 weeks ago. So a song has a time or a yes, we get 3 or 4 minutes. So it was a long 3 or 4 minutes long. So when we are using past continue, we have to use the past form of verb to be, that in this case is was and were. If you are a B1 student, you know was and were because there are the past forms of the verb to be. When we are using the personal pronoun I, we use with was. When we are using you, they, and we have to use were. But with the third person, that is he, she, and it, you use also was. It is a very well-known thing about the past form of verb to be, okay? Was and were. Bearing this in mind, We have to use also the base form of the verb, but adding ing at the end of the verbs. For example, to form a affirmative form of the past continuous tense, we have to write the subject. After that, was or were, depending of the subject. For example, in this case, we use was, but is they, in this case, we use were. After that, the verb with ing at the end of the verb. For example, we have the verb go. We add ing at the end. Play, we add ing at the end. I was going to the beach and they were playing football at 9 a.m. this morning. To form the negative form, sorry, it is the same thing, but in this case, in this part of the sentence, when we are using the past form of verb to be, we have to add not. Was not or were not. I was not going to the beach and they were not playing football at 9 a.m. this morning. And to form the interrogative form, the first thing or the first word you have to write is was or were, depending of the subject. For example, the subject in this case is I, and we have to use was. But the subject is they in this case, and we have to use were. That is the first word of the sentence. For example, was I going to the beach? Not question, don't forget it. Were they playing football at 9 a.m. this morning? So everything is clear at this point, girls?
Yes.
Yeah, teacher.
Yes? Okay, let's move.
Is it the
So
for negative or questions?
not all the verbs are used to form continuous tenses. For example, want, don't believe, and belong, seen, hear. These verbs are not driving an action. For example, when you want, you are not doing an action. You are thinking about it, or is a desire that you have. But it is not an action. For example, believe. It is an idea, or yes, belong, seem, hear. It is not an action. So these verbs are called stative verbs. I'm going to write in the chat. Stative verbs. Okay. Okay. And why? These verbs, as I said before, are not describing an action. When you are using a continued tense, in this case, the past continue, you are describing or you are using verbs that implies or that describe an action. For example, run, walk, listen, cook, yes. But with verbs that we can't use continued tense, there is
Teacher.
girls, can you hear me?
For a moment.
Yes, tutor, I can hear you.
Happen with my the verb are not describing an action. For example, the verb here. The verb here means receive sound in your ears, but it's not an action or an activity that you have to do. It's not an action or activity by you. We can't use this verb here with continued tenses, okay? But the verb listen means that try to hear. So you have or you make an effort to hear an action or activity. So we can use listen with past continuous, but not here, okay? So remember, when we are using continued tenses, for example, past continuous, we have to use verbs that describes actions, concrete actions, not ideas, not feelings, or desires. So only actions. We have, we can use past continuous with another past tense. For example, in this case, past simple. When we are mixing past continuous and past simple, in the major of the cases, you have to write or you have to use when with when. In past continuous, we are describing a long action. And with past simple, we are describing a short action. For example, watching TV when you telephone. The long action is watching TV that is expressed with past continuous. And the short action is telephones that is expressed with past simple. For example, I was watching TV from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. But p.m. you phone. So the long action is 2 hours long and the short action is 1 hour long. So that implies that the long action has to be described with past continue and the short action has to be described with past simple. So I was watching TV when you telephone, okay? So have you any doubt about this? Girls, everything is clear?
Everything's clear, tutor. Thanks.
Clear, teacher.
Okay. So bearing this in mind, a song here. I'm going to play it 3 times and you have to feel or you have to tell me, opening your microphone, what is the verb? We are going to listen the song and these blank spaces are or has to be filled with verbs with ing, okay? With continuous verbs. For example, I'm going to give you an example. Walking or playing, you know? Did you understand the activity?
Okay, teacher, yes.
Yes.
teacher.
Laura, the stated verbs is I believe. I don't understand you.
Is the words believe and I think these words
The verb.
that is not yes.
Okay, remember the stated verbs. Oh, the
Yes.
stated verbs are verbs. Yes, the stated verbs. Sorry, as I said before, it is describing feelings or ideas or desires. Believe is maybe an idea or I decided if you want to watch in this way. But for example, another one, I'm going to show you again. These verbs in there are stated verbs because they are not describing an action. In fact, they are describing ideas, feelings, as I said before. For example, want, believe, as you said, belong, seem, hear. Remember, here is not an action, okay? You don't have to do anything when you hear. You only receive, so it is not an action. Okay, these are stative verbs. And you can't use stative verbs with past continuous or any continued tense, only with actions, okay? It is clear until here?
Right, teacher. Yes, teacher.
Okay. So I'm going to turn off my microphone and let's play the audio 3 times and catch the words. It is an easy activity, don't worry.
I was laughing, it was smiling. Sun was shining and the birds were flying. Wind was blowing and the waves were breaking. A million pictures we were taking. Yesterday was the greatest day of all. 'Cause we were playing together all day long. We were surfing and we were biking. We were fishing and we were hiking. I was drumming and you were singing. And the music was really swinging. Yesterday was the greatest day of all. 'Cause we were laughing and playing our favorite songs. I was dreaming about you all night long. I was laughing and you were smiling. Sun was shining and the birds were flying. Wind was blowing and the waves were breaking. A million pictures that we were taking. Yesterday was the greatest day of all. 'Cause we were playing together all day long. We were surfing and we were biking. We were fishing and we were hiking. I was drumming and you were singing. And the music was really swinging. Yesterday was the greatest day of all. 'Cause we were laughing and playing our favorite songs. I was dreaming about you all night long.
Teacher, can you repeat, please? Because sometimes I don't listen.
Sorry, I am going to play it twice now, okay?
Okay, teacher.
We were surfing and we were vibing. We were
Mommy.
Teacher, I can listen.
Sorry, girls. I got problems. I got internet issues, I think. Yes. Yes, and in my city was raining all the day. So I think problems. Okay, but don't worry. I I think you got some answers, right? Some words.
Yes, teacher.
No? Yes? Okay. So let's
Only
do this.
two.
Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to but I'm not sharing my screen, sorry. I, I am yes. I'm recording the call again. I don't know what happened. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. What is okay? Okay, who wants to participate with the first word?
The first was I was laughing. Maybe.
I can hear you. Sorry. What is the word?
Laughing. I don't know the pronunciation. Laughing.
Laughing. It's difficult.
Yes.
Laughing. Yeah. It's difficult. Yes, it's difficult.
Laughing. Okay. And the
It's
next
laughing.
one is playing.
Laughing, and you were.
Smiling.
What is the
Playing.
word? Playing or smiling?
Smiling.
Oh,
Smiling.
I think that
Smiling.
is playing.
Don't worry. The third one, song was. You don't know?
The sun was shining,
Shining.
shining.
Sun was shining, and the birds were.
Singing.
Yeah, we were singing. Oh, sorry, flying. Sorry, flying. Okay. Wine was. You don't know what is the word? Blowing, yeah.
Yeah.
Wine was blowing, and the weights were.
Breaking.
Yeah, breaking.
Yes,
the weights
breaking.
were breaking. When the water in the sea hits the rocks, the weights were breaking. And sorry, a million pictures we were.
Taking.
Yeah, we were taking. Yesterday was the greatest day of all. Because we were
A
Playing.
bank? Oh, I don't know.
It's playing, maybe. I
yes,
heard that.
playing. Playing together all day long. Yes. So we were
I'm not pretty sure if it's surfing.
what is the surfing? Yes, we were surfing and were with a bike.
Biking?
Biking, yes. Biking. We were hiking. Sorry, we were fishing and we were hiking. I was
I couldn't hear that part of the song.
okay, I was drumming and you were singing. And the music was really swinging. Do you know what is the meaning of swinging? The bird swing. No?
O navegando.
Yeah, the music was so like you want to when you heard the song, when you the music, you can move your body and you can dance and something like that. Okay, yesterday was the greatest day of all because we were laughing and playing our favorite song, and I was what is the last verb?
No, teacher, I don't know.
You don't catch it? Okay, and I was dreaming about you all night long. Okay, that is the word. Okay, so I don't know. I don't have enough time to do the next activity, but okay, girls. As you know, I am doing my pedagogical practice, and to a practical course, to a course of my yeah, my career. I have to do a quizzes, and I designed this quiz with past continue with the past continue topic, and I'm going to share with you the code and the link to do the quiz. Please, if you can take or yeah, take a screenshot while you play, okay? While you play, because I need one. So this is the code. Let me share with you what is that. Okay. I'm going to share with you. The link is joinmyquiz.com. It's not. Joinmyquiz.com. Okay. Write the code and let's do the quiz. I am waiting for you. It's about past continuous, so don't worry. Okay. We are 1, 2, 5. Okay, we are waiting for Karen, I think.
Teacher is código.
Sorry.
Me pidió un código.
Compañeras está en el chat, el 217-344.
Can you hear me?
Tengo
Okay, girls, let's start. I'm going to start the quiz. Okay, girls, I'm going to say thank you to be here. It is 8 o'clock. So I'm going to share with you the link. Yeah, don't worry, Maria Jose and Claudia, don't worry. Thank you, Laura. Please fill the attendance form. If you didn't, it's like you never attend this meeting. At the end of the attendance form, you have to write my name because I was your tutor today. So remember, there is a grammar time session. Thank you so much. Thanks to be here and have a nice night, I think. I hope to see you in my next classes. Thank you, girls. Bye-bye.
Have a good night, teacher. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much,
Good
tutor.
night.
Have a
Bye.
great night. Bye-bye.
Bye bye, teacher. Thank you so much.
Thank you to you.